Right now, Florida's governor and surgeon general are moving to end vaccine mandates in the state. But I-2 investigator Katie Legrone is asking the state leaders the question most of us ask our own doctors.
Will you share if you vaccinate your children, if you plan to continue to do so?
Well, tonight, Katie shows us how the governor and the surgeon general responded to her question and why it's likely to leave parents who are questioning their own family vaccination plans even more confused.
At a press conference in Tampa Wednesday afternoon, Governor Ron DeSantis, his wife, and Florida Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo talked new cancer funding, but it was vaccine mandates that still prompted questions from the media, including us.
Will you share if you vaccinate your children, if you plan to continue to do so, and your reasoning behind it?
Earlier this month, the governor and the state's top doctor announced their controversial push to end vaccine mandates in the state.
All of them. Every last one of them.
Dr. Ladapo comparing mandated immunizations to slavery.
Every last one of them is wrong and drips with disdain and slavery. Okay? Who am I as a government or anyone else, or who am I as a man standing here now to tell you what you should put in your body?
The announcement prompted immediate reaction from concerned doctors.
To me, it's total insanity what they're doing, and I don't understand it at all.
Elated parents.
This is a big step in the right direction to the health of America's children.
Even a cautious President Donald Trump.
You have vaccines that work. They just pure and simple work. They're not controversial at all. And I think those vaccines should be used.
But while the proposal draws its share of concern and applause, it's also fueling some confusion.
If other parents don't vaccine their kids and then some kids are vaccinated, I feel like it will be a conflict because we don't know whether or not we can control if there's an outbreak.
Okay, do we have any questions?
Which brings us back to this press conference and my own curiosity as both a journalist and a parent.
We've heard from a lot of viewers, Governor, who are concerned and quite frankly confused about how to move forward with their own families. And so I ask you, Governor, and the First Lady and Surgeon General Ladapo, you are all obviously advocates of parental rights, leaders of this great state, and parents of young, even very young children. Will you share if you vaccinate your children, if you plan to continue to do so, and your reasoning behind it?
You want to take that? I know Joe would love that.
After the laughs, quickly came the criticism.
So all this media stuff is all new to me, and some of the questions are just so funny. And this idea of well, do you vaccinate? Did you take the COVID shot? And we're talking about I actually don't care about sharing information about that. I really don't care at all, but I won't, and I won't because I'm not going to participate in the silly games that so much of the media chooses to partake in instead of the substantive parts of the issues.
While Governor DeSantis has previously admitted he got the COVID shot when it first came out, his position on the vaccine has since shifted. The Surgeon General has been anything but silent about his own personal stance on the booster.
They are not fit for human use.
But now, as these two public officials embark on a proposal to make Florida the first state in the country to end childhood vaccine mandates, their personal family vaccination plans remain none of the public's business.
Are you going to be, taking the next vaccine for your child? I mean, that's just silly stuff. So I'm not going to participate in that.
Our question came after we previously reached out to the governor and Surgeon General's office asking the same question. The Surgeon General's office never responded, and a governor spokesperson only told us every parent should have the freedom to decide what vaccines to give their child. I'm my team investigator Katie Legrone, Tampa Bay 28.